What's up, you guys, and welcome to a new episode of Tony Approved. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just received the best gift ever. But before I tell you all about it, I need you guys to make sure that you guys like and subscribe to Tony Approved so you can make sure you're in the know of everything that I have coming at you guys in the future. So back to this gift. Oh my god, you guys, Beyonce just dropped her new documentary on ABC tonight. It was Beyonce Presents the Making of the Gift, and it was everything that I needed, you guys. Y'all have no idea how important this particular time period is right now to me, actually receiving some great inspiration coming from my favorite artists. For an hour, Beyonce went through and talked about the complete making of her new album, The Lion King, The Gift, and it was so Beyonce, honestly. I love the fact that Beyonce has gotten to a point now where she really doesn't have to overly promote her music. She can just put it out, go ahead and put out a nice little visual documentary, music video-ish type thing, and it just goes. The Beehive takes it to rest. We put it all on social media, climbing up the charts, and it just does what it does. And so many parts about the making of the gift that I could definitely go into details of. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you already know that I have my Beehive series that takes place on the 4th of every single month where I'm discussing Beyonce topics. I will definitely be rediscussing this again for my October video, but I couldn't wait to then. I had to let you guys know how much I'm liking it. Now, for starters, I love the fact that Beyonce is actually showcasing us as Black African people in such a great light. You know, for so long, the media has, let's just say, whitewash the way they show Africa. They make sure they go to the most impoverished parts of Africa and make sure they show nothing but babies that are starving and it has flies all over their face. No, we're a beautiful, great people, and there's so many parts in Africa where our royalty roots run strong and we're represented in greatness. I love the light that Beyonce is showcasing us in. I love the fact that Beyonce opened up and we actually got to see her in mommy mode. Yes, she showed us the twins, Rumi and Sir. It is so cute to see the whole family together with Jay and Blue and just seeing them talk to each other and all of this behind the scenes stuff. But you really didn't have to, take it there. You ain't have to slay our lives by just opening up your house doors like that. But hey, we'll take it. Since The Lion King is such a family-oriented movie, I'm assuming that's why Beyonce chose to go more with the family touch and definitely showcasing her family. Throughout this entire episode, we get to see Beyonce in the studio singing raw vocals, writing, producing, arranging, creating her own music. And because if you guys didn't know, Beyonce exclusively produced this entire album. So just to see her in her element is just so amazing. B, the Hive loves seeing you like this, loves seeing you giving us those vocals, because if you don't know, when you listen to a Beyonce record, there's always a billion or more different tracks of vocals that you can just hear, and it's always some part of the song that you don't catch until you've listened to it like 20, 30 times. So it'd be real cool when Beyonce show us her in the studio, because we'll be able to catch that stuff just a little bit quicker or hear things that we weren't able to hear before. I love how supportive she is of Blue when she was recording on her Brown Skin Girl, and just how encouraging she is to her. Blue looks so cute in her black hair when they did the little flash, but Move Forever. I was like, oh my gosh, Blue. You did such a great job with this episode, B. This took me back to when you released Beyonce, and we was actually sitting down watching the visuals, and then later on you released the self-titled series and we saw the behind the scenes. That's what this reminded me of. And I just love it when Beyonce, serves up greatness like this for her Hive. Love seeing the different producers, rappers, and African artists. Some of these producers I really wasn't familiar with, but some of them I was. Stacey Barth, one of my favorite music industry songwriters. I was so happy to see that you were on this album. I did see you on the original credits, so I was excited that Beyonce put you in the documentary because you're so special. Your pen game, Stacey's pen game is sick. And then also with Burna Boy, he's another artist that really kind of stuck out to me. I love the fact that how Beyonce describes his music, and that how he sings and raps about, how he sings about the struggle and making through and inspiration. That's exactly what we felt on the album. I love the fact that Beyonce literally went through and touched on every single song off of the album. I love stuff like that because when I listen to projects, I listen to the albums from beginning to end, and Beyonce's albums are never skipped. So just to see her talk about the different songs one by one, giving more of the intimate details of each track, even going back to like Find Your Way, how she talked about how that, connects more with, God. And I love the fact that Beyonce is so spiritual. And how, like, whenever you feel lost, you can always look up to the stars and make sure you find your way back to where you belong. I love the fact that, she revealed that the Now Now record was actually sent in by Kendrick. That record actually sounds like Kendrick, so I kind of could have guessed that a little bit.
Deep by the roots, Nubian doused in brown, I'm lounging in it. Mountain of youth, don't know I'm drowning in it. I'm in the now, deep in the now. I'm in the now, deep in the now. That's some good.
And I just love her description of the now, and almost kind of that feeling of right before you pass on. And even like like whenever I listen to it, it's almost I see the now like a long stream river, and just I see it literally flowing through me and me floating through it, because I love water just like B. And it's cool, just that emotion, that passion that Beyonce was talking about, and how that passion that she felt like everybody had to have. They definitely had it for this project because it was coming through the music, especially when she talked about records like My Power, and how, you know, it's just that song that whenever you could possibly feel like you're insecure, it just reminds you that nobody's greater than you. You got this, you're strong, nobody can take away your power. After watching this, I feel so strong, Beyonce. I feel so strong, I feel so motivated, I feel so happy. I love my dark skin even more. I even love the clips that she added in of Kelly just talking about. Shout out to Miss Tina for encouraging not only Beyonce and Solange to make sure that they were never rivals with each other, but Kelly to love her skin and know how beautiful she is. That is so important in this society, that darker skinned people are reminded that, hey, we are gorgeous. We're royalty. This skin ain't chocolate for no reason. There's so much power in our melanin and so much power in us, and if it wasn't, they wouldn't hate us as much as they do, or try to destroy us, or try to imitate us. So you have to know your value. And Beyonce, I love the fact that my favorite artist is just giving us so much inspiration and motivation and Black excellence in a project. It's amazing. Now this is just off of first watch it one time, haven't really got a chance to sit down and talk about it with other Beehive members. So like I said, I'm gonna definitely touch on this more on my Beehive episode, which will be dropping on October 4th. Make sure
you guys tune back in for that.
And I just wanted to hop on real quick and just give my pure first time reactions of just watching it. What's actually crazy about this whole situation is today is actually the documentary was dropped on September 16th, but of course I'm up late at night filming it, so it's actually September the 17th. And this is actually the anniversary of my dad passing away. He passed a year ago. It's crazy that Beyonce will put out this mini documentary on the day before the anniversary of his passing, and it does something for me. Like, it helps, it's a healthy distraction from me not, slipping into negative feelings or emotions. Of course, I'm gonna make sure, that I grieve properly or whatnot, but it's just, I know when he passed, and I know when my dad was in the hospital and it was leading up to the end, I had music like Sweetener, Ariana Grande album, for an example, that I was listening to, and that really helped me get through this. And now I'll always remember Beyonce being the queen that she is, putting out the making of the gift, giving me one of the greatest gifts that I've received this year. And my birthday is on the 26th too, so thank you, B. I really needed this. Like, I really did. This was so inspiring. I love Beyonce. I love documentary. I love just even the excitement. I remember driving, because I watched my homegirl Deidre. I was driving to her house just thinking like, wow, like I want to know, I'm interested to see what Beyonce is gonna do, and she didn't disappoint. I want you guys to hop down in the comment section, tell me what your favorite part of the docuseries was. What did you take away from it? And make sure you guys, you're streaming her album on Tidal, and be thankful that the Queen Bee has made it available on all other streaming sites. So if for some reason you're not a part of Tidal, you can stream it on them other sites as well. B, also just want to throw it out there with all those extra vocals that you were showing that we would have. It would be kind of cool if we can get an acapella version of the gift, just exclusively on Tidal, or maybe just your tracks. I ain't gonna be picky, but I love some acapellas, because hey, I want to hear some more stuff that I haven't noticed yet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I want to see you back here on October the 4th when we're talking everything Beyonce in our Beehive episode of Tony Approved. Until next time, God bless, and check out the rest of my videos.